Viewer discretion is advised.
And welcome to the All and Nothing Show. I'm your host, the Reverend Chris Reject.
I'm John Mills.
Jesse Soto.
And Jesse Soto is here.
Back.
He's back. And it's not just he's back. We decided to make you a permanent host.
It is now, what was 2 is now 3. Welcome aboard.
I feel honored.
Yeah,
I like it.
And we did 3 episodes. 2 of the 3 episodes. Well, we did 4, but no one ever saw the 4th one.
Yeah. I don't think I saw the 4th one.
No, I didn't
one
even
did.
finish editing it.
No one did.
I scrapped it because I had too many problems. But you were on 2 of the 3 episodes that aired.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt that you were getting promoted now. It's your promotion.
You got a little tear coming on.
So everyone, welcome Jesse to the show. Now, I did some research before we started airing. The last episode aired in April of last year.
April.
So it's been 8 months.
9 months.
9 months.
Basically,
It's baby time.
yeah.
back there.
If somebody
did you
got
have a
knocked
baby?
up, no, I didn't.
Okay.
If somebody got knocked up on our last episode,
Which I wouldn't blame them. I mean,
yeah, I mean we're sexy beasts.
Yeah.
And well,
Watching our last episode?
Well, the last one was Fuck, Marry, Kill with the Caffies.
so I can see where that might get a little...
Dirty.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we know what we're not even gonna.
We're
go
not
there.
even going to open Pandora's
If you
box
didn't
right
watch it, just fast forward to that segment.
now. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's worth it.
So yeah, it's been since April.
Okay.
And welcome everyone. Let me start off by saying thank you for tuning in again. The biggest thing to note is these episodes are not going to be 3 hours long. We're going to keep it within an hour, maybe even less. We'll see how. I mean, we can be on a good roll, and we'll push it like an hour 5, but 1 hour the most. Jesse's now joining us, and we're just going to keep it kind of, you know, each week, I guess, different topics.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see. I already have ideas for the next couple of shows. The other thing is we're not going to number these.
Okay.
Well, we're not going to say the number. I'll number it afterwards because, you know, we can film next week, and I feel that one's funnier than the one we're filming now because we're filming ahead of time. So, but anyways, that's basically all. I mean, Jesse, you're here, 1 hour episodes, and quick mention the people that did watch the 3 hour episodes. I mean,
Thank you.
Troopers.
Now you get the debauchery, but condensed.
and well, the people that watched were also the people that donated to the GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Which I thank you so much for donating money. And I felt like, you know, in the 9 months that we haven't done any filming that I kind of screwed those people over, but now we're going to make it up to them. We're going to get these episodes out. I'm bringing back Ask the Reverend.
Awesome.
Nice.
I got some really good questions, actually. So that's
I saw a few of them. They look good.
yeah, you should see the ones that got messaged to me.
Oh, God.
So I got that coming back, and we got rid of your show, Jesse on the Street.
Because
Yeah.
somebody else did it.
Yeah, somebody already started doing it.
What?
There's a show
Was it-
on True TV. It's
Yeah.
Dan on the Streets.
And it is exactly what we had programmed for you.
Yeah, but Dan sucks.
Yeah, but Dan's getting celebrities to do it.
Yeah. I mean, I know I'm popular and awesome and all, but I'm not like, you know, Jennifer
I
Lawrence
can get
status.
celebrities to do it. I'm just going to get a lot of restraining orders. That's fine.
That, you know what? Maybe that should be the
Wouldn't be
idea
the
of the
first
next
time.
show is
How many restraining orders we can get in a week?
how many restraining orders Jesse can get.
Oh, is that a challenge?
We can actually
I got to top it every week.
we can take bets. Like it's gonna be like the mob is running it. You know, take bets, and whoever wins. You know, I don't know the sheet behind us.
They don't want that sheet.
No, they don't want that sheet. No, they don't want this one. This the tablecloth.
Well, this one came out of my room, so
Yeah, I
yeah,
know.
okay.
I'm putting my arms on it. I'm
Yeah, I
afraid to
know.
put the
I
black
just
light.
took them off. The rest of the show is going to be like this, like I'm in a straitjacket, because that's any better.
That's where you belong.
Oh, thanks. All right.
Are you glad that you're a part of this show now?
Yes, I'm
All right.
extremely glad.
So yeah, we're back now. We're not gonna like I said, no 3 hour episodes, and we're gonna do this. I haven't decided whether to release these weekly or bi-weekly. We'll see what the response is with the first
Yeah.
couple of shows, and also it all depends on what we're doing musically. If I can even get a chance to do this.
I'm not doing slave work.
Yeah, I mean, for those of you that are wondering, and I guess I can talk about it a little bit, the reason wasn't I didn't want to film.
Right.
We had some things happen within Roxy Gun Project that kind of pushed me into a different role, and
It's been eating up a lot of time.
yeah, and now it's, do I sit back and just play Fallout 4, or do I, do something productive with my life? And Happy New Year, by the way, everyone. Happy
2016.
It
Merry
is
late
2016.
Christmas.
Yeah, we did film this in 2016.
Yes.
It is. We're not going to say the date. We're never going to talk about current events within a couple weeks,
Right.
because this episode we're filming. We'll give them a behind the scenes.
Yeah.
We're filming in January. This comes out February 1st,
Right.
which is a Monday. So be prepared. And so you guys are seeing it. We're going to talk like it's the future. Oh, Donald Trump. I can't believe he actually said
I
that.
know. Can you get? He actually thinks that was a good idea. I mean, I don't know what the viewers think, but he totally screwed the pooch on that one.
Literally.
Do you put it past him? Look at his head.
I think that is a pooch.
Exactly.
I think that's where all the ideas come from. Is the pooch.
Yeah.
And oh my God, Star Wars, Jar Jar Binks.
I can't believe they confirmed it. Everybody thought it, but we're gonna get hate mail.
Speaking of Star Wars, I want to talk about some movie stuff real quick. Star Wars has been out for a while now. Now,
3 weeks.
Yeah. Almost,
Yeah.
A little
3 weeks.
a little more than 3 weeks.
It is now the second, as of right now, it's the second highest grossing movie of all time.
Yeah.
It's still underneath Avatar, which it will take a little time. It just surpassed Titanic.
Yep.
And, a lot of people are saying, well, the inflation rates and stuff like that, it's a great movie.
Yeah. It was fantastic.
They need to bump that Smurf off its pedestal.
James Cameron confirming Avatar 2 is in the works, and I'm kind of excited. I would like to see what he's going to do, because James Cameron, anything he touches is basically gold.
It's good, and whether you liked Avatar or not, it was a great piece of cinema. They did a great job with the filming of it and the 3D aspect of it. I'm excited to see what they do 5 years, 6 years later
Yeah, it's
with all the new technology.
Yeah, I think he's kind of waiting to see, is he going to get dethroned? That's his biggest question, and I don't see why not. And there's also a debate that's going with that. Go ahead, Jesse.
I mean, I like Avatar. Don't get me wrong, but it's been done. Not the cinematic part of it. It's like you have Dances with Wolves. Like you have Pocahontas. Like the storyline has been.
Have
done
you ever
for that
danced with
movie.
wolves while you poked her harness?
No, but I've danced with the
Not
devil in the pale
recently.
moonlight, and that was fun.
Oh, look at you.
But I don't know. I
One
I don't like that movie.
One thing I would like to point out, and speaking of Star Wars and financials, we know, because it was released, it was no secret that George Lucas sold the Star Wars franchise and name to Disney
Oh boy!
for a
Come to the
whopping
dark side.
$4 billion.
They made that in the first week.
In the they said like $3 billion something in merchandising on Star Wars in the last 6 months since they released the first trailers, and then the $1 billion with the movie release. They've made it back.
Well, they made it back, and then you got to think they're building Star Wars Land, which I believe actually February 1st, when this episode comes out, they're closing down the attractions to start building Star Wars Land.
Yeah, which is going to be cool.
I agree. I think it's going to be cool. I think they're putting it in the wrong spot. They
They
should
could
be
have expanded.
Well, they're putting it in Frontierland. Put it over where the Star Wars ride is in Tomorrowland.
Right.
It's like
Build more there. Don't break things
Well,
down.
they'll probably wind up moving that right over there. just
Yeah,
because.
I get it, because technically Star Wars came out in the past. It's not a futuristic movie, even though it's all space and high technology.
Right.
Long time ago. Well, a long time ago in a galaxy far away. Anyways, so Star Wars is out. No spoilers, even though it's been out. We refuse to give any spoilers. We did have a conversation. Jesse and I, we've read the books. We know the movie. I'm not going to say anything bad about J.J. Abrams. I think he did a really good job. And there are people out there that say, oh, it's just a rehash of Episode 4.
of A New Hope.
Of course it is, because
It is a new
you're
hope.
moving into another realm.
Right.
As where the prequels were just complete crap.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Though.
Misa so angry.
Would you want him
And,
to make a movie like 1, 2, and 3 again?
No.
That was the question. And even then, with Lucas's aspect of it, you really couldn't, because he wanted 1, 2, and 3 to be a more futuristic aspect. Then the Empire took over, destroyed everything. That's why he filmed 4, 5, and 6 first, to make it look that way. So it was
he never wanted to have 1, 2, and 3. He was just
It was just
pressured.
demand.
No, he did. He just, at the time when in '77 when he made Star Wars, he didn't have the budget to do what he wanted to do, so he started it.
Well,
from
neither
4
does
on.
Quentin Tarantino, but he still makes masterpieces. Which that's another topic I'm going to get onto in just a
Yes.
minute. Go
I was going to say, from the perspective of someone who loves Star Wars, has been a lifelong fan. I've seen every movie in the theaters, the re-releases, because of my age. Obviously, I'm young, but I've seen them all in the theaters, and I've been a diehard, lifelong fan since I saw the very first second of it. It's been a major part of my life. But I've never read the books, and I don't know any of the canon outside of the movies. So the opinion from someone who loves Star Wars but doesn't know the actual story, I think it was fantastic. I felt just as mystified and intrigued as I did when I was 5 years old, 7 years old, seeing 4, 5, and 6 the very first time.
Yeah, I a lot of people will be like, "You're an idiot." I hold a special place for Jedi in my heart. Yeah, it wasn't the best of the original 3, but it came out in '83. I was born in '83. It's kind of like one of those things where it's like I'm proud to have that. It came out a month after I was born.
Right.
So it's not like I went and saw it in the theater the first run, but I have seen all of them in the theater. I have no complaints. Now, I didn't know this. Going back to James Cameron, did you know he directed True Lies?
No, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that until the other night.
That's one of my favorite movies, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, I did you know that?
No.
Wow.
Yeah. Here's how I know. I'm going to give them a plug. I know they'll never watch this. I'm a huge fan, as you guys know, of Rooster Teeth.
Yes.
I think they put out some of the best content on there. I mean, I can only wish I can do half the shit they do. But they have a new podcast called Off Topic, where the Achievement Hunter guys get just completely annihilated drunk. They have a bar behind them.
Why don't we have this?
Donate to our GoFundMe so we can have a bar put in. Actually, it's over there. We got a fan brought us a fireball machine for Christmas.
That's right.
It's sitting over. We're gonna have to hook that up. We'll put half fireball and then half crown.
I can dig that. Yeah.
So next episode we'll have a shelf with one bottle on it.
Yeah.
For what we've got from the GoFundMe.
But they were talking about that because if you go on iTunes, Hulu, like every streaming service, True Lies isn't even on there. So I'm thinking about buying a copy of it because I got it for $5, and I'm gonna buy a copy and send it to him because he was like, I wanted to watch it and I couldn't. And I'm like, oh. But anyways, yeah, he mentioned James Cameron was the director. I had no fucking idea.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, by the way, this episode is sponsored by our GoFundMe. Talk about that. Yeah, please check out our GoFundMe. We want to get a little bit better technology than what. Seriously, I when Roxy comes down, Roxy's producing. She's in our
Sound booth.
Yeah, she's in the command booth right now. When she comes down, I need her to take a picture of our setup.
Yeah.
We're literally
it's magical.
behind this curtain here, this drop is our sink, and behind the red over there is the fridge.
Pantry.
You want something to drink while I'm over here?
The door to the downstairs dungeon.
I open this wall right here, and it becomes food.
Yeah, we don't have a studio, and I actually preferred this better than the last one. The
Yeah.
last one was a pain in my ass.
It was a
to set up.
major thing to set up. This also feels a little bit less. This just feels more comfortable.
Yeah, this doesn't. It actually, I'm looking at the wide camera. It doesn't look too ghetto. It looks ghetto, but not as ghetto as the last one. I don't know. There was something about the last one.
You know the Sarah McLachlan thing? Well, in this particular case, what we can point out is the tape holding together our microphone stands. I think that's the thing to really point out. I can't even move this thing anymore. I mean, it just stays where it is.
yeah.
because
Just
we're
be
holding
glad you don't have the
electrical tape.
one that has the little screw that you have
no,
to
that's-
manually.
Yeah, we couldn't even use
pull
that one.
Yeah, no, because it was the microphone was coming out to here. So.
Producer Roxy says, "Hi, everybody."
Hey, Roxy, she's in the booth.
She almost covered my soundboard in coffee.
Oh, don't do that.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, please don't do that. So, yeah. Anyways, check out our GoFundMe. We do. We're gonna do some more shows. We'll talk about what Rejected Minds is gonna be for 2016. I haven't forgot about your show, John, and we'll get into
What
that.
show was that? I think I forgot about it.
Codename Adventure.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And while I'm talking about this, I'll put the link somewhere in the description here. So hopefully, if you guys can, well, $5 is what we need. Honestly, I did my research for what we have right now. My goal actually is a little over $600. Last I checked, I'm at like $250. If we can get over $600, we can buy what I need. If we get more than that, then it's just better equipment. Better equipment, better cameras,
Tripods.
Tripods. Yeah, seriously.
Stands for everything.
Somebody take a picture of this setup right now.
Hold on,
Jesse,
I got it.
you got it? Okay.
I got this. Hopefully my phone's not.
His
gonna
phone's
die.
almost dead because I'm, stealing the charger. So
Warning, low battery. Oh nope.
Actually.
Yeah, I can't even take it. It just said nope.
All right. Well, we'll get it in, and we'll get it in just a minute. So going back to the movie topic, I guess that's what this episode's going to be, is just movies.
Okay.
John
Is the odd man out? Because
well,
I
not-
haven't seen shit.
surprisingly, you're doing better, and I'm proud of you. You saw Jurassic World. I haven't even seen Jurassic World.
I've also seen like 20 Disney movies in the last 2 weeks.
I still can't.
That's true.
You know what? I can't say anything. I've seen them all anyways, except Frozen.
I haven't seen Frozen.
I refuse to watch that one. Still to this day.
Well, it started with Tangled.
Tangled was a good
What was
movie,
your
though.
opinion on it?
I thought it was awesome. I didn't avoid watching it. I wasn't avoiding watching any movies. I just generally don't see them a lot. You know this. But that was one of the newer ones, and I hadn't seen it. You and Roxy were like, "Hey, you should watch this movie. It's really good. It's really, really funny. It was fantastic."
I'll tell you how it started. Somebody had mentioned that movie, and we went to Redbox. This is a couple years ago when it first came out, and it was on Redbox. We watched it. We liked it so much, we actually went out the next night and found it on Blu-ray and bought it and watched it again. And I like how I'm losing my tongue here. My tongue.
Tong.
I like how Shrek, Emperor's New Groove, Tangled, these movies, yeah, they're for the little kids, but there's so much adult humor that you watch it again, you're just like, wow.
It's incredible.
Yeah. So yeah, you're back on that. Now,
Yeah.
what I was going to say was I'm sick and tired. You haven't seen it yet, and I know you haven't, but you want to. The Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
And Quentin Tarantino is getting so much shit about it now that I think it's stupid, because what's happening is people are complaining that there's too much dialogue.
It's a Tarantino movie.
Yeah.
It's about the dialogue. What makes Tarantino great is that he's one of the best writers there's ever been.
Well, here's the thing, though. Without Tarantino dialogue, a standalone movie in itself, it would still be amazing, because he always has really awesome soundtracks to his movies.
The music is great. He's a great director.
The soundtrack for Hateful Eight, and I went and saw the 70mm Roadshow, which is still in theaters as of right now. Probably when this comes out, it won't be. So, there's an overture before the movie starts. Then there's the intermission. It's like it says in the book, he wanted to bring back the old style, like Ben-Hur. When that appeared, there was the whole overture, then there was the movie, and then blah blah blah, and you get a program. And it says the music director was the same guy that did The Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Ennio Morricone. Mm-hmm. Wow.
So, music in the movie, hands down.
That's phenomenal. For as few movies as I've seen, I know a lot more about the music in movies.
Yeah.
And he is absolutely up there. He's up there with John Williams.
I might have to go see that on
incredible.
Thursday then.
It's a great movie. As you guys know, my favorite directors, Quentin Tarantino, hands down. I have the box set, Stanley Kubrick, and Kevin Smith. Mm-hmm. I'll watch anything those three will make. And it's kind of funny because Tarantino and Kevin Smith will bounce movies off of each other to make sure that they're good. Reservoir Dogs is one of my favorite Quentin Tarantino movies. And what I like about it, as I'm not just a musician, I have that artistry of film. That's why I started Rejected Minds.
Right.
You can do an entire movie with Harvey Keitel, Michael Madsen, Chris Penn,
Steve Buscemi,
Tim Roth, Quentin himself,
Yeah.
in one room.
Yeah.
You're basically in one warehouse, continuous shots. Yeah, there's a couple of scenes where it's out and blah, 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 but it's all
The movie
dialogue.
is
And
in-
everyone's like, well, there's not enough action in the Hateful Eight. It's not enough. It's just boom at the end. And it's like, here's the thing. And this is what made me realize that. Look at Reservoir Dogs. Came out in the 90s.
Uh-huh.
The reason why that movie worked is because look at everything coming out now. If there's not an explosion every 5 minutes, if somebody's not getting shot using fuck or having sex, the movie sucks.
There's no substance. There's no substance in the writing. There's barely any substance in the modern acting.
Yeah, so it makes me it hurts when I see that because again, Hateful Eight, you have basically two scenes. You have outdoor wilderness and you have the cabin. I'm not going to ruin much, but it's the old style Quentin Tarantino where it's a lot of talking, it's a lot of dialogue, but it's so much substance. And I pose this question to anybody that wants to argue with me. If you take away the fast cars and the guns and the explosions, is Fast and Furious a good movie?
No, it's not.
There's no. You're telling me that
It's
Vin Diesel
it's an
can,
adrenaline rush movie.
Yeah, you're telling me Vin Diesel can give a beautiful speech like Samuel L. Jackson did in Pulp Fiction.
Maybe he could, but he's not being given what it needs to do so.
I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance.
I'm always
Go
dumping.
suck another dick, all right? I'm sorry. I'm not a hit Vin Diesel. I mean, he's done some good movies. I can't.
I'm not. I don't like him or hate him. I don't know him well enough.
The only
but
the only problem with what you were saying is the fact that the average viewer's attention span is like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
So that's why they have to do cutscene, action, kiss, action,
If you
action,
have-
chasing cars. It's just
if you have a storyline and you have good actors doing that storyline, you have good writing, and it's delivered just flawlessly, you don't need explosions at all.
No,
You know, if you're engaged with a movie the same way you could be engaged with a book, there's no explosions in a book.
that's why they have something called the Oscars, though, because you're never going to see Fast and the Furious on the Oscars.
No,
No, yeah, definitely. And I'm laughing.
but you're also
there was-
never going to see Leonardo DiCaprio in there either.
Leonardo DiCaprio's actor, whoever plays him in the biography is going to win.
It's going to be
Right.
glorious. And I kid, I love Leo. He's great.
So we, some people might not know, we were in a movie. Roxy Gun Project was
Yeah.
in a movie.
We've
And,
been in a movie.
yeah, and it was. I think I don't know what happened, but there was talks of it being nominated for best score, best music, and what an honor if it did get nominated and we
Even
won.
the fact that they even looked at it and listened to it is like, wow.
Yeah, and thank you, Albert, for doing that. I always laughed. If we won, I would take my Oscar and I would find Leonardo DiCaprio and hand
There
it
you
to
go.
him. I'd be like, "You deserve this more than I do. I'm just an asshole that plays bass. Like you're actually talented."
He is.
I remember when people hated him in '97, right after Titanic. Oh my God, every guy
He
wanted to
should
hate
have
him.
won for that
Yeah,
right
that
then
alone.
and there.
Yeah,
Who did win that year?
I don't know.
I think it was Jack Nicholson.
Let me look.
No.
If I remember correctly, it was Jack Nicholson, and I understand if that was the case because, I mean, Jack Nicholson never does a bad movie.
For what? For As Good as It Gets?
I want to say no, it wasn't as good as
No.
it gets.
I'm just trying to think of what. That wasn't during the whole time of the Gladiator, was it?
No, that was Gladiator. Was I believe
That was what? Yeah.
Chris is looking it up right now.
All right, because that's gonna bug me now until
Yeah.
I figure that out. I don't know.
As long as it wasn't some, off. It had to be someone good. It had to be a good movie and a good reason why he didn't win the Oscar for that.
Okay, so what the hell? Is that the nominees or is that the winner? Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. 1997 Best Picture was Titanic.
Yep.
The runners-up and what was nominated: L.A. Confidential, As Good as It Gets,
That's
Good Will
right.
Hunting, and The Full Monty. Best actor was Jack Nicholson in As Good as It Gets. Matt Damon with Good Will Hunting. Dustin Hoffman, Wag the Dog. Robert Duvall in The Apostle. Peter Fonda and Ulysse Gold. Actress was Helen Hunt for As Good as It Gets. Judi Dench, Her Majesty. Helena Bonham Carter, The Wings of a Dove. Kate Winslet for Titanic. Which again, that tells you right there. Helen Hunt. Say what you will about Helen Hunt, she is a good actress, but Kate Winslet sold Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything about that movie was fantastic, and both of the lead actors, Leo and Kate, were absolutely phenomenal in it. But I understand, because As Good as It Gets was incredible, and Jack Nicholson in that was as good as he ever was. But
Yeah.
also that year, I could even see an argument for Matt Damon in Good Will Hunting, which is still
Yeah.
one of my favorite movies ever.
Director was James Cameron.
Yeah.
Peter Cantino for the Full Monty. Adam whatever. Curtis Hanson. Gus Van Sant for Good Will Hunting, but James Cameron got it for Titanic. And I mean, Titanic won so many awards there, but the two that it should have won
Were
it did
leading
not win.
actor.
I would even throw a third in there, to Best Supporting Actor, to Billy Zane, because I mean,
Yeah.
I've never hated a character as much as I hated him at that time. I mean, nowadays there's some movies that it's just like, oh my god, I hate that freaking character because he's such a villain.
Right.
But oh my god, that whole movie, I'm like, God, I want this guy to die. Like I seriously like, when is he going to die? I saw Titanic 6 times in
Wow.
theaters, 6 or 7 times.
I actually didn't see it in the theater
I think I saw it twice.
I get this, okay?
because I was 7.
Before Santa Fe Station had a theater, there was a movie theater right across the street, across Rancho. It's a church now. It used to be a Century Theater. We went. It was me and my friend, and I think the girl I was dating at the time. And you know the part where the ship is going down, and he's like, "Okay, hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, and now." As soon as he said "now," the fire alarms went off in the theater, and the movie stopped.
Oh my god.
Dude, my heart just like, because at that point everyone in the theater is like,
Right.
and it's like, oh, the fire alarm goes off. You're like, oh,
You got
shit.
a bonus excitement.
This is what they were listening to on the boat.
It was a fire alarm.
There's a fire somewhere.
So yeah, I mean, Hateful Eight, if it's still in theaters, go see it. If you haven't, it's definitely a movie that I know you guys.
I'm going to see it this week.
Yeah, even if you can't see it in 70 millimeter, you see it regular. It's worth it. It's a 3-hour movie, and I'll tell you, this is how I know it was a good movie. It felt like it was a 2-hour movie.
Yeah,
It goes like that.
well, all of Tarantino's films go like that. They
And
don't see. I mean, you want more out of a Tarantino film.
When it's
but
over, you're going,
It's like you're satisfied at the end of it because it was enough movie for you to get exactly what you needed out of it.
Yeah.
but you always want
And
more.
well, and then there's also a complaint that, oh, well, at the end was too violent. And I'm like, have you seen Kill Bill? Kill Bill holds the record of most blood used in a movie. I think it was like 80 gallons of fake blood in just the Crazy 88 scene.
Look, if it's too violent for you, that's fine. There are some people who don't like violence. However, if you don't like violence, stay the fuck out of a Tarantino film.
Yeah, I think it was. Well, I don't want to ruin it, anyways. But that's my gripe with that. It's
Tarantino.
Yeah, I will see anything Tarantino puts out.
Absolutely.
Tarantino can film a 2-hour movie of just his ball sack. I'd watch it.
And be better than half of anything that gets released now anyway.
Because everything that gets released now is all,
Do you think if
Bullshit.
Tarantino just filmed his ball sack, there would be blood in that movie?
I'm sure he'd manage it somehow.
Yeah, of course. Just like dripping down.
All right, now I gotta
you're gonna
actually
get the
take
picture.
a picture of this monstrosity. This thing just looks weird.
Yeah, it looks like one of those supercomputers from the 60s.
It's gonna play chess.
It's got a hard drive chamber. It's got a 1 kilobyte memory chamber.
I still think it's funny is
the original Game Boy.
What he just held up is more powerful than what sent the astronauts to the moon.
Yeah. And it's in our pocket.
It's in our pocket.
I'm gonna send this thing to the moon.
Way to
That
go.
first-
Way to go.
Might as well just go to the moon now. It's got a case on it. It's fine.
No, keeping this. You can keep throwing it. You can,
Throw it all I want.
Just kidding. Glass table.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna throw it all I want then.
So it's good to be back. I'm glad that
I'm excited. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm just glad that we're doing this in advance because we can film 3 episodes in one night. I can edit it down and just release them whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The crazy part is I don't have my couch anymore.
Yeah,
That's the sad part.
Dude,
Yeah,
the
well,
big red comfy couch is getting tore up.
it's getting a little destroyed.
Well, when I have to use it as my bed, yeah.
Jesse is the guy on the couch.
And I watch football on it, so you can imagine.
Our executive producer just walked in and walked out.
I don't.
Yeah, that's how they do it. They don't
That's-
care.
I'm still on that
It's-
comment he said about what happens when he watches football. What happens when you watch football on the couch? Why is the couch all messed up?
Yeah, you talk about that real quick.
Have you seen how excited I get about football games?
Okay, fair enough. Yes.
I jump up, I move around, I'm screaming, I'm kicking, I'm arguing with.
yeah,
the
your New
coach's
York
decisions.
comes out.
Yeah,
That's normal.
I'm glad that, yeah. I'm gonna.
I don't even
I
want
put
to
down
talk
a-
about this season anymore.
I put down a prediction last week, and I said that if it happened, I would open up the note that I put down so that it was timestamped, so that if I actually predicted it, it would be. Unfortunately, I was wrong. I was probably drunk when I made the prediction, because I was kind of hoping it would happen, but I said that the New York Jets would win the Super Bowl. They didn't. They didn't even make it into the playoffs. Thank you, Rex Ryan. But on the other hand, the Broncos are going in, so that's good.
Remember, when this airs, it's already going to be done.
The Super Bowl won't have been played yet,
Super Bowl won't have been played.
so
yeah.
I'm calling it now.
What,
The Broncos are going to the
plays
Super
the day
Bowl.
after?
You're saying the Broncos
It's
are going?
gonna be the Broncos Seahawks rematch.
Did you know the Dolphins are going? We're going to just to sit on the 50-yard line, but we're going.
Well, I think they got the stream ticket. So they can sit at
we
home
got
and-
Romo
Wait,
ticket.
Where is the Super Bowl this year?
It
Anybody
is.
know?
Your butt.
He would know.
I don't know actually. I think it might be Santa Clara. It's possible. It's Super Bowl 50.
Right. I just, for some reason, I want to say it's West
It's going
Coast.
to be Sunday.
I could be
February
completely wrong,
16th.
San
No.
Francisco.
Yeah. See.
Oh.
Thank you, Roxy.
Levi Stadium, Santa Clara, California.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Look at that. Our executive producer is doing something.
I know.
I'm happy.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought she was just up there,
Listening for no reason.
doing God knows what.
She's playing Angry Birds.
Oh, okay.
No, she's playing Sims. I think,
Sims?
or Sim City. That's what she
The
plays.
new Sims.
Yeah, she plays Sim City now.
Well, it's my computer. She could be up there playing World of Warcraft for all we know.
You go out there, you're level maxed out. You got all
She's
like
just like,
ultimate
"What did you
armor.
do?"
You just,
Oh, I just started hitting things.
And I couldn't stop.
you just see her clicking on. I need more crit. I need more crit.
One day, I just started playing. And playing, and playing. And then one day, I stopped playing.
Would that
How
be
was,
it?
how was WoW
Would
doing?
that be the
for you?
last of we saw for Roxy?
I know you're back and forth on WoW. How's that going?
WoW right now is in a weird place. WoW right now is
Is it WoW? Such WoW?
such WoW. So WoW. The new expansion,
It's
like, wait.
How do I want to word this
It's
without
like,
pissing
me-
off Blizzard?
you saw how excited I was about the expansion that came out when you had to help me. You all helped me
Yeah.
log in because the queues were so bad.
You know, that was when we were still filming the All or Nothing show.
Yeah.
Wow, that is.
And also at the time, I didn't have a girlfriend. So sitting up for 20 hours waiting for this to log
See
in
what
was really
happens in
fun.
9 months?
I know, it's amazing.
John gets a girlfriend.
Some
No one
things
ever thought it would
change,
happen.
Some things don't change. Yeah.
You grew hair.
I grew hair again, which is going to come right back off after what I saw today. I'm not even going to attempt to grow my hair out to deal with the man pompadour, whatever the hell that picture was.
What was it, the man updo?
Man updo, yeah.
No.
No.
I'll kill someone.
I mean, look.
I'll kill a bitch.
You see this, Mom? I could totally do something crazy like that. I refuse. I didn't grow my hair to do that.
Do you know what you should make your hair look like? You should make it look like the mayor of Munchkin City. It's just like
Yeah.
the whole like almost
that's a
Ace Ventura
horse
look.
Oh, it's the updude. Thank you again,
Updude,
Roxy.
yeah.
It's the updude.
The up don't.
You know what? Now that I think about it, I had blue-green crap hair. Now my hair's purple.
Your hair's purple. Yeah.
I don't know. A lot has
I had a
changed.
full
It's
beard.
coming off.
Yeah?
I'm taking it off again.
You
I'm
shaved
not-
your bald?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Can we film it? Can you?
Yeah.
You want to do it on? Let's
Yeah.
do it on. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Because the first thing I was thinking of doing, I was telling him, is doing the Viking, where I just go from like the hairline down and just keep everything on top. But I'll say fuck it. I don't want to deal with it anymore.
Cool. I'm excited now.
Definitely.
I'm a G.I. Jane this bitch.
So what you're telling me is that you're gonna be
No, what I'm telling you is I'm gonna shave my head like this. That's what I'm telling you.
Oh, what the hell?
You know, I could really sit here for like 3 hours talking about WoW. I'm gonna leave it short and simple. They dropped the ball a few times in the last 5 years.
I dropped the ball too.
Yeah, that was like
I'm getting
10
old.
minutes ago.
I'm getting old, man.
I dropped the ball like 5 days ago.
They dropped the ball.
Mine like 10 years ago. I don't know what took you guys so long.
No, I'm talking about like the New Year's ball.
Oh, okay.
This guy.
6 days ago now.
6 days
6
ago.
days
now.
ago.
I thought we were gonna say that.
No,
Whatever.
the curtain
okay.
has already been pulled back.
Gotcha.
Going forward now,
Okay.
we should just fuck with people.
Now
and
you
be
just
like,
know when
"We're
this
from
was
the future."
filmed.
Oh, next
It's
episode.
January 7th, 19. Oh, wait.
No. What we'll do is the next episode will be like, so this is episode number 96. It's September 2017, and I'll be like, what the fuck? Like, how are we watching this in the future? Fucking, oh, dude, we should like come in like wearing tinfoil like jackets and stuff.
Right. And like just find something that we know is gonna. We just gotta find something that we know is gonna happen for sure, and just predict it and blow people's minds.
Roxy Gun Project wins the Grammy
That'd be awesome.
for, I don't know.
Terry Crews becomes president.
All right.
It's getting
on,
there.
Joe.
It's getting there.
Idiocracy. I'm gonna. We're not gonna talk any. I'm leaving the politics out of this
Yeah,
show.
no.
Because
It's
That's
no.
not politics. That's live
fucking fact.
events. That's factual events. That's where we're headed. There's no politics involved. It's just what it is. Welcome to Guam or Costco. Love you. Exactly where we are headed. It is literally right now, as it stands, anywhere you go, whether it's talking to somebody on the streets, whether it's internet, any form of social media. That is where we are. I'm just waiting for the doctor end of it, which we're this close to already with U.S. healthcare. So
Well, that's
put one here, put one here, put one here.
that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's
Well, you know what?
idiocracy at its finest.
Great movie.
It is.
I haven't seen it.
We're gonna get
okay.
you to watch that.
Okay.
I have that one. Well, yeah, I'll bring that. No, you have it, don't you?
I don't.
Okay.
But we'll get it.
I'll bring that.
So real quick, let's go ahead and talk about some things. So All or Nothing Show, haven't decided yet whether or not we're going to do a weekly or bi-weekly. So we'll let you know when it comes going. Ask the Reverend is back. I am taking suggestions or questions now. So if you have a question, send it to me on Facebook, Twitter, or leave it in the YouTube comments. Ask me anything, everything. I'll answer that. That's going to probably be a bi-weekly, every 2 weeks show. Weekly, I don't know if I talked to you about this. I know I talked to you and Roxy. Every week, we're going to be releasing every Friday is Weird News, a 5-minute segment of Weird News every Friday instead of doing it on the show here. And also, I don't know what we're going to call it, but Patrick's Movie Minute. He's going to give you a movie every week. So,
And we've talked about this, and we've had plenty of opportunities, and it happens almost daily. So, the New York Minute.
we're going to be doing that. We'll talk about that more next time. Let's wrap this episode up. We'll keep it kind of short tonight and the next couple episodes probably. And so that's going to be it for us. This has been the All or Nothing Show. I'm the Reverend Chris Reject.
I'm John Mills.
Jesse Soto.
Make sure you check out our GoFundMe, and we'll see you next time.